Oh, hello, boy.
Huh? We have arrived at the Monster Queen's fortress.
At its entrance, anyway. As I was saying, you don't trust me, Rocket?
With Groot? Flark no. I ain't putting his bark solely in your hands.
Your call, Peter.
You're just jealous my plan's better. You're green with envy.
I'm sure you can trust Gamora with that thing that I was definitely paying attention to. I trust her with my life.
I'd trust her with your life too, just not with Groot's.
Okay, mean.
I've got a lot more experience sneaking into places than you do.
I still say me and my tracking device would have better odds of finding him.
Not without sounding every alarm in the process.
Name?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Never heard of you.
Well, you do live on a mud ball in the middle of nowhere.
What's that?
What he means is you will have. We're huge in the Kree system.
What's in the box?
A rare creature, last of his kind, and all-around swell guy.
Looks like a bush.
It is a tree.
A talking tree. That's new. All right, get going. Before I change my mind. And if the lady don't like it, I'll be carting out what's left of you in that box.
Thanks, officer. Have a nice day.
Officer?
Whatever.
Not exactly an easy way out if this all goes to hell.
It's gonna go great. We got a killer monster and a solid plan.
The tree is no killer. We should be selling the angry rodent. Lady Hellbender will be displeased.
What? I'm supposed to be scared just because she's got hell in her name? She runs a glorified zoo.
That's no zoo.
It's a Flarkin army.
Any chance they're the zookeepers? With guns?
I have never seen Ortho's tail. I have seen one trample a man to pulp.
It's fine. Worst comes to worst, we hightail it for the Milano.
Unless she's got a fleet of Shi'ar dropships.
Yeah, like she's got a bunch of ships to take her old monster mash on tour.
I stand corrected. Those ain't shit.
Oh, come on.
Why did we not simply dock here and avoid the planet's inhospitable surface?
Great question.
Next time, I'm flying.
Indeed.
We needed time to iron out the plan. Now it's foolproof.
Lady Hellbender is no fool.
When her monster goes missing, she'll assume it was us.
Assume yes, but not no. Not chases across the galaxy level of no, at least.
Are you Flarkin kidding me? Look at this place! How's Gamora supposed to find you once we've sold him?
I'll find someone who knows and listen.
You're gonna ask for directions?
Never said I'd ask.
Screw this. I'm not gonna let you just wing it with Groot. We're doing it my way.
I'm not winging it. And if you're so worried, then just give me your stupid tracking device.
You can take it from my cold, dead paws.
Kaleran skull. That is truly a priceless trophy.
Oh, a woman with expensive tastes. That's good news for our deal. Come on, we're a team. We stick together. All for one and one for all.
That's surprisingly insightful. Did you just make that up?
Yep, just now. Totally off the top of my head.
Follow me and pay attention. You will not approach Lady Hellbender's throne. If she chooses to approach you, you will remain still. No erratic movements.
I am humbled by my queen's competence.
Spare me your empty attitude.
Apologies, my queen. I meant no offense.
I know what you mean. Do not blame me for your fool. You are not the first to claim they have captured a Tara.
You doubt its authenticity?
If it is what you say it is, prove it. Or suffer the consequence of every other would-be con artist.
I assure you,
I say,
milady.
release it.
We got this.
Bring in the next seller and transfer 10,000 units to that last one's next of it. Speak.
Hey there, I'm Star-Lord.
Drax the Destroyer. The undoing of the Mad Titan in the flesh. Man, such flesh. Your presence honors me.
You are much smaller than I expected.
Oh? And what were you expecting? Perhaps I can do something about it.
Unlikely.
We'll see, Destroyer. I can be quite forceful.
Peter Quill. I believe she is flirting with me.
Play along, man. Flatter her or something. You got this.
It's for the best. Your negotiation skills are terrible. Lady Hellbender. I can see by the size of your weapon that you must be a skillful warrior.
Perhaps I can give you a demonstration sometime.
You would make an acceptable opponent.
Tell me, Destroyer, what brings you to Seknarf 9?
Peter Quill. Show her the creature.
A Flora Colossus. I thought your kind had been wiped out. Name your terms, Destroyer.
20,000 units.
20,000?
The creature is not monstrous like the creepy little beast. But it is a capable warrior and it possesses regenerative qualities. Also, it's the last of its species. 20,000 units is sufficient compensation.
No.
No! What do you mean, no?
I mean, no.
Well, Rocket Drax has this.
Name your terms, then.
15,000. And you stay.
Whoa, you want to buy Drax?
Not buy. Invest. I could use a warrior like you at my side.
I have other commitments.
Shame. We could have had such fun together. 12,000 for the Flora Colossus, then.
12,000 is not
Not
nearly
that bad for a Flora... whatever, deal. 12,000 units it is.
The storms of Seknarf grow ravenous. You will stay among my Hellraisers and revel as one of us.
Yeah, this is great. We'd be... Thank you.
No, of course I will. I'll call you. You guys were supposed to wait for me. You took too long. I
was establishing an alibi.
You were flirting with a Seknarfian beast handler.
Who confirmed that Groot is definitely probably being kept in the new editions pen.
Which is where exactly?
Well, we didn't quite get that far.
Good thing we're doing my plan. Tracker's pointing back to Lady Skullsuit's throne room, so that's where I'm going.
Tiny little problem.
Boy, when these guys go, they go hard.
They're heavily inebriated.
Doesn't mean they're not a threat. My best blade work happens after I've had a few.
If a few Scut Knuckles gotta die to save Groot, so be it.
Whoa, whoa, hey! We are not here to start a war with the woman who's got her own private army.
No, just rob her.
If we do things right and be quiet, we'll be in and out with no one the wiser. Drax, what part of quiet don't you understand?
That is quiet, Peter Quill.
No killing! Don't touch anything, don't step on anything, and don't break anything. Don't do anything stupid. If we mess this up, it's game over for Groot. And us.
Gotta hand it to the lady. She knows how to throw a party.
It was like this with the Ravagers, too. Yondu was a real work hard, play hard sort.
Thanos doing either usually ended up with murder.
We comparing Scuddy father figures? Because mine gave me a shock collar for my birthday.
Once we ditch this place, I will show you guys a real party.
I will construct festive head worthy of this celebration.
Throne room entrance is down there, so we just gotta, you know,
Leap our way across the castle.
Quietly.
Gotta say, this is not what I had in mind when you pitched this whole show.
Very good game. Thanks, Fun Gaming. You are also very good.
I'm not the one she was interested in.
That's right. We should have just sold Drax.
Maybe next time we're in a bind, we can auction off a date with Drax.
Catathians do not date. Perform feats of virility and are judged worthy.
सरदार नमस्कार.
You ended up with your wife.
आपको भी प्रजापति नमस्कार.
Crap! Flark!
They're here for the tree. A large lady Hellbender.
Well,
Good morning, naughty boy.
That's it. Dead ahead. Past
How are
another
you
bunch of
doing?
lightweights.
You're sure that tracker of yours is reliable?
Trust me, this baby's paid for itself.
I'm not in love with the whole track and Groot thing, if I'm honest.
What's the big deal? I got tabs on a lot of you.
I think not.
They could get me. You're right. 67 clicks away. Is that the Milano?
मेरे गेम ना थोड़ा सा unpolished है भाई.
Without their consent.
Which game are you playing right now? You playing Black Myth Wukong? खत्म नहीं हुआ क्या अभी तक वो?
I can't believe we haven't seen a single patrol.
Maybe this is just what patrol looks like for the night shift.
Such lack of work ethic.
Maybe. I just don't see them slacking off with a boss like Lady Hellbender.
खेलने का टाइम नहीं मिल रहा था मुझे. ओके भाई स्कूल से तो 2 बजे छुट्टी हो जाती होगी ना स्कूल की. तो आज तो तुम्हारी छुट्टी होगी ना बड़ी.
I thought about signing up with the Ravagers for a bit.
What happened?
It was a phase. I got over it.
Maybe you and Quill would have been bunk buddies.
Very over it.
Do your magic, Rocket.
It is not magic.
Just saying, have a little faith, Barry. My tech built them thumpers. It's gonna pop this door, and it'll find Groot.
हाय साहिल
And if he scoots,
मेरा प्यारा बच्चा.
am I good or am I good?
40 किया.
It is shameful that Lady Hellbender's minions are so easily inebriated.
Okay. Tracker says... come on, you skaggy.
I knew that thing was junk.
Look, we saw them take Groot down the elevator, right? So we just gotta find the controls.
Lady Ladydot's probably got him on her fancy chair up there.
We are down here.
Hellbender used some sort of rising stairs. There's gotta be a way of activating them from ground level.
Come on, buddy. Do something.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just, Groot ain't moving or nothing.
Perhaps he is asleep.
He's probably just in a cage.
Just in a cage?
If we can't find a switch, maybe we can get access to the circuitry itself.
Drax, think you could lift this thing?
Easily. What do you want me to do with it?
Still working on that.
Of course she can't just have a normal friggin' ground-level chair.
It's intended to inspire fear in her adversaries.
It's a crime of efficiency is what it is.
Doesn't look too comfortable either.
It'd look better in orbit.
Easily!
Take it
Where
away,
shall I
Drax.
put it? Certainly. Where shall I move it?
भाई ऐसे नहीं उठाएगा ये
Maybe there's some stairs.
Several stairs.
I mean stairs down to group.
There's a perfectly good elevator.
It's not perfectly good if we can't get it working.
Then we better get it working.
vertical access to monster pens अबे ये कैसा भयानक सा पजल डाल दिया मेरी गंडों ही फट गया रे
You sure that tracker's fixed?
I told you, it ain't broke.
I don't like our whole plan relying on some trinket.
Well, unless you're hiding a map inside that jumpsuit, it's the best we got.
Maybe there's a control panel inside there you can hack.
It's possible.
All right, Drax, try to clear that rubble. Let's see what's hiding back there. Think you could have made more noise with that?
Of course. She did not ask.
All right, I'm sending the schematic to your visor. Follow the wiring and tell me which junctions to switch.
Here?
Done.
Cool! It changed, I can see it!
Doesn't take much to impress you.
Switch this.
Done.
अबे ये क्या गेम है इसकी माँ की चूत
What are they doing trying to run this much current through one capacitor?
Is there a problem?
Just amateurs. This whole board is going to need to be replaced.
Right now.
Well, no. But I should at least leave a note.
This one. Oh, here.
Yep.
Okay, here. Rocket, did that work?
It's half powered, but I don't got enough juice to flip the circuit yet. There's got to be a second node.
Okay. And here.
Got it.
Switch this.
Done. These ground wires are just tied together. Lucky I don't get fried.
Do not die in that hole, rodent. You'll be unable to retrieve your corpse.
You're all heart, Drax.
My heart is only a small component of my anatomy.
You said it.
इस वाले में पावर कैसे है जस्ट
Okay, this one here.
Peter?
What the heck?
We've got company!
Stealing permitted now, Peter Quill.
Yes, now! Kill them now!
With pleasure!
Big one's wide open!
Don't stay!
We shall make this fall permanent! Are there none left to fight? Stay down, hell scum!
Well, that was not ideal.
Hey, no witnesses, no problem.
Maybe Hellbender won't miss them. This one. There, keep it like that. I can get up to the throne now.
Better hope that panel actually works, because I'm out of things to tinker with down here.
Of course it'll work. See?
Nailed it. That is the wrong elevator.
What?
He's right. Groot went down on the other side.
Well, it's the only one we got, sweetheart.
Call me sweetheart again.
Look, I'm sure they both lead to the same place.
Your voice does not convey certainty.
Sit. We're almost there.
I gotta say, this is going pretty smooth.
It has been considerably less than smooth.
Okay, yeah, we had that one kink, but at least no one raised the alarm.
That's what you call a kink?
It'll be smooth sailing from here.
What the piece of scut?
Right on cue.
It's not that. Something's wrong.
Heads up, more guards.
I would give a wide berth, Peter Quill.
Oh, come on, you hunk of junk. Flark. Anyone else got a bad feeling all of a sudden?
Rocket, keep it down.
Stuff it, Quill. Groot's tracker just went dark.
You said we're almost there. I'm sure he's fine.
Groot!
That could have gone better.
Could have gone worse. This didn't wake anyone on his way.
Groot has tiny padded feet. Peter Quill, certainly does not best that we simply cut their throats while they sleep.
Very sporting of you, Drax, and yes, I'm sure. Rocket, wait for us!
Do not wait.
Thanks, Drax. What's with this place and no railings? It's like they got the architect from the Death Star.
I am not familiar with that installation.
We should probably split up.
I am familiar with some of these creatures. Not as rare as I would have expected for Lady Hellbender's collection.
Never meet your heroes, Drax.
Definitely not a fan of whatever this is.
This creature is grotesque.
Yuck. Just yuck.
It's like the Flarkin Collector's Museum all over again.
At least these beasts seem well cared for.
Prison's a prison.
Ugh. Ugh. What is that smell?
It's the mulcha.
The what?
The dry grass. Or at least supposed to.
क्या दिया सोनी वालों ने
Don't
नाश्ते
leave
में
it out when you've got a hole in your seat.
भाई
We found him. Over here.
bun दिए sweet buns and some coffee.
Groot! Easy there, bud. I'll get you out in a flash.
Whoa! Hey, let's not turn him into kindling.
Stand back. We'll breach the perimeter.
It's too thick.
It's too thick.
That's it. Just like the Arago drop, bud. On 3, 2... Oh, that dashed witch stripped you down to your bark. You know, we'd have showed up sooner, but twinkle toes.
Good to have you back, Groot. Now all we need is an exit. I guess Groot knows the way.
कॉफी वाइट थी क्या PlayStation टाइप्स?
Wait up, bud. What's going on?
अच्छा फ्लैट
Say
वाइट
something.
You okay, Groot?
फ्लैट
Shut it,
वाइट
Quill.
टाइप की थी.
What did I do?
You're the one who insisted on the stupid plan. Now that freaking monster queen has... I don't know.
Traumatized him.
Exactly.
Perhaps the tree has been bewitched.
She
She did do something to that Taratar.
So no one's gonna talk about the fact that he's walking around naked.
Would you all shut your flarkin' traps and let me think? Hey, come on, talk to me, man. What did that be
फ्रूट
doing
का
for me?
पिछवाड़ा देखो सेक्सी सा है.
Oh, crap.
Guardians of the Galaxy. You fools thought you could cheat me and suffer no consequence.
Groot.
Which one of you thought it wise to entrust your absurd scheme to a Flora Colossus? You call him friend, yet you ignore his very nature, overlooking the fact that he is
The worst liar in history.
I told you, he can't just pretend to be monstrous.
To his credit, he kept your secret for almost an hour.
Lady Hellbender, let us settle this honorably. I will face you in combat.
Honorably? Your offer is worthless, Destroyer. There is no escaping my wrath!
I can work with that.
Dweller! Feast upon them!
अब होगी घमासान युद्ध मार्वल के हीरोज. Oh my God! Dweller in the darkness.
Okay, that's
A true monster.
Well, let's make it truly dead.
Now we know what kind of monster Hellbender like.
We should have gone to Mach before.
Let's see that sword!
Meet your maker.
Pale, mother truth, pale, me lord ko pale. Mother
For that! Go get them!
It will not be so fearsome when it has no arms.
Curse you!
Do your thing, Drax!
Prepare yourself, Steve. Green team, handle those tentacles where they're close.
Just keep shooting them!
No! Not again!
इसको तो गांड में फाड़ दूंगा मैं.
Enough toying with them! End this!
अरे इसे चटपटे बकचोदी फोड़ दी.
And beware the spine protrusions. Don't have to tell me twice.
Destroy them, mine! We're about to have more problems!
Come on, you overgrown octopus!
The creature does not have 8 limbs.
Watch out for more jellies.
They are a secondary concern.
Need a hand?
I'm ready! Just find me an opening! Come on! Just give me a shot!
You need a cut.
Now, attack!
Now is the time to strike. Perish.
Feel this?
The beast must feed upon these gelatinous creatures.
We can't let it gain strength up! I think it's trying to heal!
Tearing flesh from its bones. Here's the something.
Curse you!
I commend your effort, Lady Hellbender.
She's still hiding behind someone else!
Alright! We're making progress!
The beast has learned from its mistake.
Soaks up a lot of pain for such a weird little thing.
I am trying to beast must feed upon these select.
My brother! What have they done to you? This ends now! Rain fire upon them!
Those seeds are hot and heavy! Get it? No!
They could be useful!
Want to get burned?
Hands up! Warm them, my pet!
Things are heating up! Get it?
Yeah, and you can cool it.
What is next, Peter Quill?
What's next, Peter? Feel that heat, Guardian!
The explosive could be useful in cool.
Now, overwhelm them!
Oh man! Why do they have blades in them?
I don't know, but cutting into them is pretty fun, right?
Take heed of the explosive, Peter Quill.
Heads up!
Of course, this thing spits what it's called.
Maybe it's been eating those explosive jellies!
Ha ha ha! The end draws nigh, Lady Hellbender.
Come on! We got this!
The explosive could be useful in cool.
Not too late to call this off! We're about to have more problems!
How many lives?
Guys, huddle up!
पावर बढ़ाता हूँ इनकी, रुको अभी.
Why'd you call us in, Peter? I, for one, am doing great out there.
That's my assessment. Perhaps he wants you out of my way.
Or maybe he wants you to sit back and watch so you can learn from a pro.
Dudes, relax. We need to have each other's backs out there. No one's winning this on their own. Precisely. But if we stay united and centered, there will be no turning back. Who's with me?
Feel my wrath!
This is gonna be fun!
Oh yeah.
Take heed of the explosive, Peter Quill!
Heads up!
Been too long since I blew something up. Open up more balls.
The beast conquers! Let us take the advantage!
Damn.
Guys, we did it!
They live! Bring me Nasha!
Everybody grab a bike! Wow, man, that one piece!
We still need to get out of here and fast.
Everybody strap in!
पैसे भी ले लिया, फ्रूट भी ले लिया.
Now that was a ride.
This is no time to celebrate. We have made an awful mistake.
And an awful amount of cash.
There is no escaping Lady Hellbender's wrath.
We'll see about that.
What the?
अरे बहन चोद.
fine guardians of the galaxy.
She will hunt us to the end of the universe.
Who gives a scut? We got off that mudball with the money, didn't we?
Only after the talking tree betrayed us. I do not speak tree. Tree.
Hey, you got a problem with Groot, you got a problem with me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. One problem at a time.
Lady Hellbender will seek her revenge. Mark my words.
Then she'll have to get in line. First, I gotta call Corel.
The sooner we get this fine paid, the better.
Yeah, so we can go back to focusing on being broke.
It's weird.
Is money all that you think of, Rodent?
No, I also think about bombs.
And booze.
Bombs made out of booze.
Nikki,
Is it true? I really want to know.
there's something wrong with the connection.
You twist the thingy?
Yeah, no dice. Nikki, is your mom around? I really need to talk to her.
She's with me. Inside me. After you left, we went to the quarantine zone. I snuck aboard and there was dark fog.
Did you try narrowing the band?
First thing I tried, it's gotta be something else. I'm losing you, Nick. Can you put your mom
I
on?
knew you weren't bad. How's it tonight? I knew the Raker said it was a miracle.
I think something has happened to the girl.
Yeah, it's called she's Nova Corps.
Can you fix it?
Yeah, keep your start, man, son. I'll go check the array.
Bring it back. I didn't know that. I just have to.
Do or die.
Rocket!
Look at what it did! It chewed everything! The scut!
Hello, Namak.
I thought Corel confiscated everything.
Clearly not.
What about your tech, Rocket?
Oh, the gold don't steal that, all right. But not the stupid llama! And now the Flark in the race flarked because of it.
I promise we'll get it fixed soon.
Yeah, just like you promised to get your girlfriend to go easy on us? Yeah, okay.
Hey, that's not fair.
You know what isn't fair, Quill? Being the only one who actually seems to give a scut about the Milano. Look, guys, we need the dock to fix the array. Luckily, I know a guy on Nowhere's got the parts we need. And he can get rid of that Nova tracker cheap.
We cannot abandon the child. Behavior was erratic.
The llama thingy chewed the wires, Drax, so it's probably just
Where's the blue
a bad
robot,
connection.
Garg?
And if we remove the tracker,
Blue
Corel will
robot
make sure
बोले तो?
the entire Nova Corps fleet are on alert for us.
Henchot. बहुत
Morris
मारूंगा
right,
तेरे
we
को.
made a promise. I made a promise. See if you can pinpoint where Corel is. We pay the fine.
Quill, are you freaking kidding me?
That way, we don't have to keep looking over our shoulders for Nova on the next job.
थैनोस डॉटर. अबे थैनोस डॉटर वही तो है, ग्रीन कलर की गमोरा.
Goofy bastard under control. Better not come back here and try to finish chewing through my ship. Or else.
सारे वही तो है गमोरा. थैनोस हैज 2 daughters. मेरे को नहीं पता भाई पे. मैं तो इसी को जानता हूँ बस.
Yes. No. It doesn't matter. The Halosopes in the Teo system.
बतीस्टा को बुरा लगा होगा. मैंने मूवीज देखी नहीं है वैसे, तो उसमें बतीस्टा कैसा रोल करता है, I don't know.
Once. Don't get used to it.
नहीं है इस गेम में वो.
If you're waiting for me to reopen that page, I won't. In the future, I'll try to avoid using the view screen for personal matters.
So, why'd you close the view screen?
None of your business.
Isn't it, though? Sounds like you're trying to hide something from us.
Yes, I am.
Hate to disappoint, but I saw everything. Didn't really peg you as a doll collector.
So what if I collect them? A lot of people have hobbies. Groot collects plants. Rocket's obsessed with bombs.
Yeah, and Drax has a lot of really scary-looking knives.
See? Nothing out of the ordinary.
I guess. You know, as a kid, I collected stuff too. Baseball cards, action figures.
You think collections are childish?
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm messing with you, Peter. I don't care what you think. I'd just rather keep my hobbies to myself.
Oh, nice, sir.
Time's ticking away, Peter.
Okay, Corel, get ready to be impressed.
Corel is probably monitoring this ship, waiting to see if we make the right choice.
इतना लंबा यू टर्न क्यों लिया इसने?
Looks like your girlfriend held up her end of the bargain, Quill.
You know for sure it's her.
Checking. Same designation as before. It's definitely Hallis Hope.
Shit.
Relax. Standard Nova Corps procedure. My ship's fine.
Which part?
Ask Quill. He's the one who keeps crashing it.
All right. Let's pay that fine.
Good question. Hey, Gamora, you've been in a Nova Corps station. They got public restrooms?
We have a toilet right here, Groot.
Our bathroom is quite cramped for a being of his stature.
He can bend.
One shiny upgrade, nice and crafty. I've made it foolproof, just for...
Spirals up in the air, lobbing several grenades.
You!
Rocket'll come around, just try not to eat anything else, okay? Okay, here we go.
If they so much as scratched her paints, we get Nova Corps to reduce our fine.
Good luck with that.
It's gross negligee.
Negligence.
That's what I said.
Where is everybody?
Most Nova stations are heavily automated, all synchronized by the world mind.
It is unsettling.
Not like they had much choice after the war. Too many...
M ship. Designation Milano. Move to holding space R734PL. Present validated ticket to kiosk prior to departure.
Relax, Rocket. It's standard procedure.
You keep saying that.
This isn't exactly my first Nova Corps find. Yours either.
First time I'm paying one.
Okay, it's not supposed to be this empty.
Is it a holiday?
Space cops don't take holidays.
Hello? We're here to pay a
I am
fine.
Groot.
Looking for Centurion Corral?
Door's locked.
Well, we tried. Come on, let's go.
We're not leaving. We'll go to them if we have to. Look, the door controls are on the other side if we can get you there.
So what, now I'm supposed to hack Nova Corps security?
I mean, if you don't think you can...
Cheap shot, Quill.
We are discussing breaking into a Nova Corps facility.
Yep, it's locked.
Thanks for taking my work.
Perhaps we simply need to wait our turn.
Highly doubt it.
Ain't this the way? Never a space cop when you need one.
I'd settle for a desk clerk.
There.
According to the monitor, there's 9 people ahead of us. But no one's here. I don't like this. We really do need to get that door open.
Hey, I can crack it, but the panel's over there and we're stuck here.
Have you checked the other rooms, Peter?
All right, there's an air duct in here. Could be a way in, Rocket.
Could, sure. Or maybe it drops down into the hangar.
Think you can squeeze through this vent?
If you can get it open, I ain't that flexible.
Groot, you're up.
Me? He just asked you. Shut your mouth. We're supposed to be leaving.
What?
Groot says there's an air duct in the room with the controls. If there's one on this side, I may be able to get through.
We are meant to be clearing our find, not adding to it.
We're not breaking in, we're concerned citizens.
We're not citizens of Xandar, or members of Nova Corps.
Well, whatever. Any chance they're all just on break?
Groot says the kiosk still says open. I say it ain't our problem.
Perhaps this is a test, to see if we will respect the bureaucratic process.
Well, newsflash, I don't. And if they want their money, they better hurry up and come and take it. You Gold Domes hear me? I got much better things to do with these units than forking them over to you.
Hey Drax, get me a can of Power Star, would you?
The machine is inoperable, and I am not in the habit of lending units.
I never said I'd pay you back.
Gamora will figure it out.
Nope.
We need an override, Rocket.
How do you want me to get there?
Groot, time to shine.
Wow.
Come on,
Please
Drax.
be polite about it.
I must decline.
an air duct.
Now we have damaged Novacore property.
Just a little. All right, Rocket. See if this vent leads into that other room. And be careful.
You know, I still don't love this whole pay our fine plan, but I gotta say, messing with some Nova Corps, that ain't a bad consolation. There's something screwy with the power grid. It's like they're on backup only. I'm patching you through. You know the drill. Tell me which circuits to switch. We can only reroute power to so many things at once.
On it!
अरे भाई साहब ये क्या
Fucking Nova Scott! I didn't trip something, I just rerouted something a little prematurely. We'll find out.
Oops. Anyone want a soda?
Nah, I already checked for you. No faulty in spring water. Prepare to be amazed.
Hey, that sort of worked.
Clark, Peter!
Sorry. I'm not much of an electrician. Presto!
Watto?
You know, ta-da!
It's conspicuously silent.
Good point. Hey, Nova! We want to pay our fine and get your contracted tracker off my ship.
Hello? Anybody?
Come take our money, you gold dome pencil pushers!
Seems like everything was normal when Hallows Hope showed up.
Maybe that's where they are.
Yeah, collectively kissing your ex's butt.
Would form an extremely long queue.
So we just gonna ignore all that racket?
We don't need to get dragged into someone else's problems right now.
At least we agree on that. If it ain't got nothing to do with getting my ship back, I don't care.
My ship. Now this place brings back memories.
You once served with the Novacore.
What? No! But I had to stand in a lineup once, maybe twice.
Screw it. I ain't making any progress here.
I'm getting a real haunted mansion vibe from this place.
And none of that screams run away to you? Elevator's out.
But the shaft above looks open. We can use it to climb up there.
You expect us to walk on that thing?
It'll hold more than the 5 of us.
Oh, crap! Okay, piece of cake. Ooh, spooky.
A bunch of babies. Oh, you were too.
Are these?
Centurion armor.
Yup. Feel free to try one on, Quill.
A true warrior requires no armor.
For real? Can I try one?
If you want to get fried to a puddle of goo, each one is gene-coded by the world mind.
Are you?
Ah, no wonder the doors are worked out.
All right, let's hope that holds. How come this one gets its own room?
Looks like a workshop. You know, I hear they anodize these things with some kind of Zendarian smart metal.
Metal cannot be smart.
Smarter than some.
What do you think one of these suits would go for on the black market?
Don't even think about it.
I'm not gonna. I'm just asking. More nothing.
There's gotta be an explanation.
The House Hope is a capital ship. Maybe they're all there for some reason.
Or maybe this whole place is contaminated with Bormirian pox.
I am experiencing a mild itching sensation.
Rocket, do your magic.
No.
What?
I said no. When are you gonna come to your senses, Quill?
I am Groot.
And then what? He's gonna drag us halfway through this station if we let him.
Okay. We try one more room, and if we still haven't found anything, we leave. Deal?
Fine. One more room. Not two. One. Door's flarked. We ain't going back that way.
I thought the Nova Corps had more shifts.
I heard they got staffing issues.
From who?
People in places with other people.
Peter Quill. I found this.
Sector 1, check in. Sector 1, sweep complete. 75% acceptance rate. It is as she promised. Have faith. The promise will be made real. Proceed to Sector 7. With faith.
Well, the good news is we're not alone. There's lots of chatter.
Tell them I want my ship back.
My ship.
I sense there's a bet.
But it sounds like they're searching for something or someone.
Could explain why no one's around.
Who gives a flark? Tell them to get their golden butts up here.
The promise will be made real. Proceed to Sector 7. With faith. Sector 3, check in. Sweep of...
Hey there. Is this thing on? We're looking for Centurion Carell.
Who is we?
We're the Guardians of the Galaxy. We were supposed to meet Centurion Carell to pay a fine.
Hello, Guardians of the Galaxy. I would be more than happy to assist you today. Where are you now?
We're, in some sort of monitoring station.
Understood. Stay where you are. We will come to you.
Well, what did they say?
They come to us.
Huh. It's about flarking time.
Where's Centurion Carell?
Have faith. She is not with us at this time.
Have faith. Really?
Anyone else seeing a purple glow around these guys?
Do not trust them. If there's an alternative plan, now may be the time to execute it.
Come. All will be made clear.
Actually, we're good. Super good. We'll just get out of your hair and mail in the fine. Don't worry about it. Or we could do that.
Oh, someone's getting hurt. We are engaging in self-defense. I don't think they care. Ignorance and brutality.
Are they even Nova Corps anymore?
Are we certain this is wise?
They didn't give us a whole lot of choice.
This will not reflect well on our fine.
I don't think that matters now.
With that door, Clark, we gotta go out the way they came in. So expect more of that purple freak.
Yeah. What was with that weird glow they had?
Sorcery.
Virus?
Well, we better hope it ain't contagious.
Rocket, you know of any infections that cause glowing like that?
Let's just find Carell. I'm sure she'll know what's going on.
Yeah, if you don't try and kill us like the last lot.
No way. Not Carell.
Looks like a standoff.
Was a standoff.
Not good.
Clark, Nova killing Nova.
Which side won?
There's your answer.
Oh man, this is bad.
We're sitting down.
I will not stand here and wait to die.
None of us got a whole lot of choice. Clark and Meathead, nice knowing ya.
Peter!
Has everyone gone nuts?
Bend your knees when you land.
Can you handle that many?
Spear me! You know the Corman's cock!
Way to knock some sense into him!
The others should be on their way! The others do not know what they are missing! I'm sure you'll get their turn! Cavalry has arrived! Last finish will be a start! You said it, buddy! I just wanted to see Centurion corral Big Eye, 12 o'clock! Current time is irrelevant. Bear, kill, now! Ah, that is much more informative. Those who resist must be burned. They dishonor the principles of law enforcement. Makes you think we deserve a pardon on our mind. Rex O'Clock! Feel my wrath! This is what you get for shooting at us! And breaking the elevator! These locations that got down here! I didn't know cops could mutiny! Their betrayal disgraces all of Nova Corps! Remove the shield!
Yup! Snuff him out! The rest of the team!
Can't believe you two survived that fall! What? The Attractor Warrior! They are undeserving of the Nova Corps uniform!
At least we got to see any of Centurion!
Well, unleash me onto these fools!
Here!
I ain't interested in a larkin mystery!
Never see it coming!
Can't trust you now! Cross it! Don't want to walk that space car! This battle is proving too worthy!
Might want to check on that Peter!
Take two of those and call me in the morning! Peter Quill!
Barely a flesh wound!
You
You'll be
got it.
fine!
Finally! Sick of those deaths of mine! Pulverizer! Trace me!
Peter got hit! It'll be a slide!
When possible, circumvent the desert! Looks like even trees got her limits!
Thanks, Peter!
Strawberry needed help!
Stay clear of the mines!
Bombs won't do scut! I am trying to destroy!
I'm ready! Find me an opening!
Destroy! I got all these toys, I'm just dying for you! I would value some assistance! Hey, whoa! I think the big guy sees stars!
Time's up!
This ain't lost now!
Target's wide open!
Where's Sackler? Make your peace! Guys, huddle up! This battle could be over, traitor, if you would leave the bludgeoning to me.
Not my fault you're slower than my sword.
You're both slow. 50 units as me and Groot can mow them all down without you.
I am Groot.
I see when I look at that battlefield? I see all of you. I'm mesmerized.
Mesmerized? What?
Seriously, you make me want to fight 24 hours a day. So what do you say we run these guys to the ground, huh? Who's with me?
Do his work,
Fortunately, we are!
I do not think our fine will be paid today.
You don't say.
Guys, Corell's ship is right there. We just need to...
What? What do we need to do, Quill? A whole bunch of whacked-out space cops just tried to vaporize us. And you want to go looking for a rematch? Because your girlfriend might be in trouble?
That's not what I'm doing, and she's not my girlfriend.
Could have fooled me.
Rocket! The only thing that this is about is getting our ship back. We find Corell, and then none of this is our problem anymore.
You're right. It won't be our problem anymore. Because we didn't sign up to be run around halfway across the galaxy by a cop-loving human.
Come on. Seriously, Corell?
Join the Guardian, she said. It'll be good for your mental health, she said.
All right. Listen to Flark up. Groot and I are getting off this Dast Rock. Anyone who'd like a ride can follow us. Everyone else can go to hell.
I prefer the rodent's plan.
So tried.
All must see. All
You don't
will
think this sort of
believe.
thing is happening at Nova stations everywhere?
That's what they get for being jacked into an intersystem network.
Rocket, come on.
You come on. I told you we should have left.
And we are. I'm on board. Let's find the Milano and...
Intruders reported in the repair bay.
And try not to die in the process.
First sensible thing you said, all cycle.
Come on, Rocket. You can't stay mad at me.
Intruders in the C junction.
Fighting our way out.
Pay our fine!
I totally laid out that psycho soldier!
I prefer our last encounter with Nova Corps.
Not exactly top five!
Insanity has been silenced!
That's right, big guy! Show him who's boss! Throw that, Drax! Any idea where we're going, Rocket?
Oh, don't you start.
I'm just asking!
We came down an elevator. We're gonna need to go up one to get back to the hangar.
Watch your corners!
Just don't stop shooting.
That Nova Corps dude was bonkers!
These renegades are relentless! No mercy!
Nice to meet you!
Are we certain these Nova Corps are the enemy?
Guess they know we're here now!
There will be none left to alert the others! I preferred our last encounter with Nova Corps!
Not exactly top five! So much for our deserted station!
So much for paying our fine and leaving.
Too easy! Took out another Nova Corps weirdo!
For now, at least. Let's not wait around.
Jeez, this is not where I thought this day was going.
Never thought I'd be fighting Nova Corps again.
They are no longer Nova Corps.
Yeah, this don't count.
But who or what are they?
Hey, we can get through here.
Maybe Corell took her ship back to Xandar to report.
Are they praying?
the hell have we wandered into? Check out that big guy. Don't look like no Nova to me.
He's a sorcerer. Behold the magic flowing to the altar.
There's no such thing as magic. Right? Come on. Let's get moving before these whack jobs spot us. It's like we stumbled on some creepy cult.
I told you, it ain't our problem.
It will be if they've taken over Nova Corps.
No Nova, no fine. No problem.
We should probably tell someone.
Yeah, tell it to your diary. Come on, down here.
How do you know?
I don't. I'm just putting distance between us and those whack jobs. Nice to see you listening for a change.
You cannot see listening.
So, you think...
Yeah, I'll deal with the door.
Whoa! Purge the faithless!
Larkin, Scott! Can nothing go easy?
Ah! The purple glow does not make their skulls harder!
Hey, Drax! Need some force for the rest of us!
We better hope they haven't found the Milano!
Well, don't tell them about it! Think they saw us spying on them?
What's it matter? They're here now!
Way ahead of you! Ha! Get it? Ahead! Crash! Kick their butt! I shall break their bones!
Cut to the chase!
Get the ones down here!
Get ready!
The assassin has sabotaged the Ow! The rodent is being overwhelmed! It seems the sorcerer has
Let's hope we don't get the chance to ask!
Heels in the way!
And let's take him out like a hot knife!
Death has come!
Those mines are gonna be an issue! We better hope they haven't found the Milano!
We'll better hope they have it, or it's his ass!
That Brody mine guy is really starting to piss me off!
You open said it, let's kill this guy! Any last words? Keep an eye out for the big one we saw!
The way our luck is going, he's probably on his way!
Perhaps the sorcerer imbued them with special powers!
Don't be so super sticker!
These bombs are making things way too crowded! Reach the shield!
Finally! Watch my Clarkin back while I deal with this door!
You sure you can get it open?
You gonna second guess me every step of the way?
I'm not!
There, let's go!
I wasn't second guessing, I'm just...
Sure.
These doors have been barricaded. Means someone at least tried to resist.
Bad lot of good it did him.
We don't know that. There could still be others on the station. Or maybe those were the survivors who fled on the Hallows Hope.
Gamora's right. At least I hope she is. They can't all be dead.
They ain't. Most of them switched sides.
I mean, some of them must have escaped.
We're referring to your former lover and the child.
I've got to believe Corel was on that ship.
Yeah, well, believing don't make it so.
What would make Nova turn on Nova?
Perhaps they were not acting of their own free will.
They sure looked like they knew what they were doing. To me.
All right, hangar, here we come.
What the flark was that docking number?
R73-4PL.
Are you serious?
Always.
You're my new favorite person, Muscles. No, not me. There she is. Come to Papa. 4 PL. Done. All right. Bay is clear. Extending catwalks. And... Flark!
What's up?
The clamps won't release. Those whack jobs must have triggered a lockdown.
Can you override it?
Wouldn't be much of a lockdown if I could. I can hold her in position and get the engines warmed up, but you're gonna have to release those clamps manually.
All right, release the clamps and don't die.
Oh!
Faithful convert. Urge on the central.